Primary 1, Unit 6, Blending Video 4 with O and U. In this unit, we have learnt the common sounds for the letters D, G, K, CK and Z. D, D, G, G, K and CK, K, and Z, Z. The consonants D, K, CK, G, and Z will be in blends with the vowels O and U. O makes the sound O, and U makes the sound A in this video. This video will have 14 syllables or words to match. Two Z's make the same sound as one Z, Z. Question 1. Example. What letters match the spoken syllable? Listen and match the sounds to the letters. Number 1 is D-U-D. Number 2 is D-O-D. Number 3 is D-O-G. Here comes the sound. Dod, dod. Now think carefully. D-O-D, dod. The answer is going to be number 2. D-O-D, dod. Use your knowledge of the sounds and the letters in English to answer the coming questions. Question 2. Match the syllable sounds with the correct letters. You will have 10 seconds to read. Number 1. Z-U-D. Number 2. Z-O-Z. Number 3. Z-O-D. Here come the sounds. Zud, zud. The answer is number 1, Zud, Z-A-D, Zud. Question 3. Match the syllable sounds with the correct letters. You will have 10 seconds to read. Number 1, G-O-G. Number 2, G-O-D. Number 3, G-U-D. Here come the sounds. God, God, G-O-D, God. And the answer is number 2, God, G-O-D, God. Question 4. Match the syllable sounds with the correct letters. You will have 10 seconds to read. Number 1, K-U-Z-Z. Number 2, G-U-Z-Z. Number 3, K-O-Z-Z. Here come the sounds. Cuz, cuz, cuz. And the answer is number 1, cuz, K-A-Z, cuz. Question 5. Match the syllable sounds with the correct letters. You will have 10 seconds to read. Number 1, D-U-G. Number 2, D-O-G. Number 3, G-U-D. Here come the sounds. Dug, dug, D-U-G, dug. And the answer is number 1, Doug. D-A-G. Doug. Question 6. Number 1, Z-O-G. Number 2, Z-O-Z. Number 3, Z-U-Z. Here comes the sound. Zoz. 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 And the answer is number 2, Zoz. Z-O-Z. Zoz. Question 7. Number 1, D-U-C-K. Number 2, D-O-D. Number 3, D-U-D. Here comes the sound. Dud. 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 And the answer is number 3, Dud. D-A-D. Dud. Question 8. Number 1, Z-O-D. Number 2, Z-O-G. Number 3, Z-U-D. Here comes the sound. Zod. 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 And the answer is number 1, Zod. Z-O-D. Zod. Question 9. Number 1, Z-O-C-K. Number 2, K-O-Z-Z. Number 3, K-U-Z-Z. Here come the sounds. Cos. 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 And the answer is number 2, Cos. K-O-Z. Cos. Question 10. Number 1, Z-O-C-K. Number 2, Z-O-Z. Number 3, Z-O-G. Here come the sounds. Zog. 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 And the answer is number 3, Zog. Z-O-G. Zog. Question 11. Number 1, G-O-G. Number 2, K-O-G. Number 3, K-U-G. Here come the sounds. Cog. 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 And the answer is number 2, Cog. K-O-G. Cog. Question 12. Number 1, Z-O-Z-Z. Number 2, Z-U-C-K. Number 3, Z-U-Z-Z. Here come the sounds. Zuz. 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 And the answer is number 3, Zuz. Z-A-Z. Zuz. Question 13. Number 1, Z-O-C-K. Number 2, Z-U-C-K. Number 3, Z-U-G. Here come the sounds. Zock, zock, zock. And the answer is number 1, zock, Z-O-K, zock. Question 14. Number 1, G-O-Z-Z. Number 2, G-U-Z-Z. Number 3, K-O-Z-Z. Here come the sounds. Goz, goz, goz. And the answer is number 1, goz, G-O-Z, goz. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and watch more videos on this channel. Bye bye!